Hello and welcome back to Enlightened Joy for the week of the 3rd of December to the 9th of December 2018. This is your Meditation Mandala reading and inspiration card reading. Decide which card you like, card 1, 2 or 3. Choose a card that resonates with you, then put a comment below letting me know which card 1, 2 or 3 you've chosen and let me know how you think it's going to work this week in your life. Okay, let's go. Card 1, empathy, compassion, gentleness. And your inspiration card is faith. Oh, well now this is a lovely card because there's always time to be empathetic to those around you and show you compassion. You might see something that horrifies you. You might see someone treat someone poorly and maybe if you just walk up to the person that was treated badly and say, are you okay? Is there anything I can do? And have faith that your kind word will help them a little bit and give them hope that people care. It's pretty sad, but a lot of people treat each other poorly, and especially as we're heading into Christmas, people use the excuse of being stressed because they have to do this, that and the other, and it's all go, and they've got to get to their Christmas party or they've got to get ready for their holiday, and it's all them, and it's all about them. You need to step back and not be all about you, but be mindful of those around you. Show compassion, maybe rescue a pet, but don't just rescue a pet that you're really going to have and you're really going to love long term, and make sure you're able to have the pet long term if you're renting. Have faith that your empathy and your compassion will provide hope to that person that really needs it, because kind word, gentleness to a stranger, if they're having a bad day, you could say something lovely to someone, maybe offer someone a cup of tea or a coffee, or just say hello and just smile. Say hello, how are you? Or are you okay? Or is there anything I can help you with? Because there might just be something, maybe they just need you to help. If you see someone that has an accident and they drop something, help them pick it up. Hold the door for them. Just a little thing that doesn't take much effort, but it shows that you're compassionate and you're helpful to them. And really step outside really step forward and try and help someone this week. Make it your goal to try and help someone every day if you can. That might get you in the Christmas spirit a little bit sooner too. All right, have a lovely week. Okay, enjoy. Card 2, clarity, intuition, vision. And your inspiration card is truth. This is a tricky one. Perhaps by seeking the clarity in a situation, maybe you've got a project you're working on, maybe it's something going on with one of your friends, and you try to find out what is happening because you know something's up, and that's usually your intuition. That little gut feeling, that voice inside your head, that notion that you need to find out what's going on with them will help you work out what really is happening and get to the truth of the matter. And by understanding what is happening, you get a clearer vision of what's going on in their world. This might work to your favor. Like if it's one of your friends, they might need your help, but they've been too embarrassed to ask you. Perhaps there's something going on. Maybe there's something happening in their relationship and it can get messy, but you might need to help. They might need some help from you. Perhaps it's a project at work and you might be seeking a bit of clarity on what really needs to be done, and is it going to be worth your while, or can anybody do it? Don't just say yes because it's been given to you by your boss. There might be maybe somebody else in your team wants it more than you. So just see if that's what you could do, because if you've already got a lot of work on, it might be easier just to see if somebody else in your team would prefer to have it. That'll get to the truth of the matter and help you further your vision in what you're doing with your work, so you can focus on the jobs or the projects that will get you to your end goal, that will help you succeed in what you're trying to achieve this week and possibly this year at work. It could just be that you've got your secret Santa sorted out at work. You need to get to know that person a little bit better to work out what to get them, so you can come up with a magic $5 gift or whatever it might be this year. That will help you find their truth and find a gift that will benefit them and work for them. So there's a couple of ways this could go. Okay, card 3, curiosity, discovery, learning. And your inspiration cards, compassion and clarity. The last card we had to do with clarity as well. There's a pattern here, and you might find a couple of these cards resonate with you this week. Let's get down to it. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know that I am obsessed with curiosity, discovery and learning. I love this card. It's one of my favorites, and it's because it makes me feel invigorated, because there's so much that you can do with it. And you know what? I'm always about travel, and by being curious about other cultures and learning new things, and even finding out about people around me. There's, new colleagues at work, a new neighbour, but not in a weird, creepy way, but just in a hello, hi, where are you from kind of thing. And it helps you have compassion for that person too. If you know a little bit more about them, you can be more compassionate, because they're not just a person up the road. They're not just a neighbour, a colleague. They're Tina or Annette or Phil or John. They've got a name. They mean more because you know them a little bit better. And this gives you clarity into who they are and into who you are as a person. person, because that you might learn something amazing from them. And learning something amazing from one of your friends or neighbours or even a co-worker might just be the spark. Maybe they're from a country that you'd never thought to visit. Perhaps you might have met someone and they're from Poland and you thought, I've never even thought about going to Poland. And they tell you that how amazing it is and what an amazing place it is. But they've come to your country just to, spend some time in another country, and that inspires you to head on over there and check it out and see what their culture's like. And you probably find it's a lot like our own, but it's exciting anyway. It's a potential holiday destination. And you know what? Poland's in Europe, so you can always go to several other countries at the same time. So you've got lots of wonderful choices ahead of you. This could also be about possibly looking for another position. Something might come up at work and you might decide to have a look and see what else is available, and just have a look at the market. Now, it's a tricky time of year before Christmas. Everybody wants to get everything done and dusted pretty much before the beginning of December, but worst case scenario, about mid-December. And then nothing will happen from January until about mid-February if you are looking for work. Just keep that in mind, but it can't hurt to have a look and get some clarity on the situation in that regard. And you know what? Maybe your role might change drastically. Maybe you're looking for something in a completely different field, and a role where you can show your compassion and feel like a more rounded person, because you might think that the job that you're doing at the moment is just doesn't quite suit you. There's lots of wonderful areas that you could look at. You might be on a course this week. I love it when I'm learning on something on a course. You might find an online course and get some information. Perhaps it's a meditation course. You've got all these wonderful opportunities for discovery this week and learning. So embrace that. I hope you have a wonderful week. Well, what a wonderful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us again this week for Enlightened Joy's Meditation Mandala Reading for the 3rd to the 9th of December 2018. And we'll see you again next week. Like and subscribe and leave a positive comment below. Let me know which card resonated with you and how you think it's going to affect you again. I can't wait to hear how you go. Have a great week.